What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to more Lightsaber Duels in Battlefront 2. You guys asked for more, and I am more than happy to deliver. Hero Showdown has been pretty rough the last couple of weeks. It's been pretty tough to get these duels going, and that's why I haven't been uploading the duel videos. If I could get these more frequently, believe me, I would be uploading them every single day. It's just been a little bit rough recently. This first duel was a classic rematch between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. And I was pretty proud of this win because I started this duel at just about half health, so I'm playing a little bit more defensively with Maul than I would otherwise, just because I cannot afford to get hit. If I get hit even once, I'm backing off. But there I pulled off that sweet combo with the return hit on the saber throw, followed by a chokehold. I hit him with the spin attack while he's defensive rushing, and finished him with the saber throw. It was a good use of abilities to get that win. I liked it. This duel is Anakin versus Vader, or Anakin versus himself, depending on how you want to think about it. And Vader's always a tricky customer because he's got more health than anybody else in the game. With Focused Rage, he's got more stamina than anybody else in the game, and he can usually outspam you, so just a straight-up offensive attack is usually not the best idea. So I'm trying to get some knockdowns going with Anakin. I got that pull, but the tree branch saved him. He's getting that return shot on the saber throw pretty consistently, but I'm able to get a knockdown with heroic might. And notice he went straight for the attack after he got knocked down. He didn't even try to get out of the way. And that's just how you play Vader. I missed that first follow-up shot after the knockdown, but got the second one in. And again, he started going straight for attacks. Here I'm taking a little bit more of a cautious approach, trying to get some parries into him. I'm missing them though. My timing was not the best there. I also noticed he had the extended throwing range card on the saber throw because it was taking a while to get back to him. So I was trying to think of how I could use that to my advantage. But Vader's different from Darth Maul in that he can still block even when he's not holding his lightsaber. Think back to that scene in Episode 5 where he's deflecting Han's shots with his hand. Got a couple clean parries into him there, but he's parrying me right back, so I'm trying to go back to the knockdown method. Right there, got two shots after the knockdown, but he started attacking right away, and that's because he had more health than me, and he knew if I kept attacking, then he would have won. Got another knockdown and followed up with some shots, so now he's on the back foot, but he pops Focused Rage to get some health back. He's just backing off to get some health, but I'm trying to stop his health recovery. Got a nice jump attack there. Block that choke. Wasn't too sure what I was trying there. There were some missed attacks. Got that knockdown though, that was pretty crucial. And he is barely hanging on there, so he's going to try to back off and get some health. And here I noticed that he popped Focused Rage, which means he's got bonus stamina and bonus health. So I'm backing off and kind of waiting for the ability to time out. He was taunting me for hiding, but I was really just waiting for his ability to go down a little bit more. And once I see his health go down, I know it's safe to attack. And we finish it with some parries. It was kind of a tough one. Darth Vader is always a bit of a puzzle that you gotta solve, especially when the opponent knows what they're doing with him. Here's a rematch between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Kind of a reverse of that first duel. Now, this guy really knew what he was doing, though. Shout out to Troublesome Live. Here we're just feeling each other out. He's playing an aggressive Darth Maul, but I'm parrying some attacks, getting some free damage into him.
Remember, you were warned.
Right there, he did not expect to get hit by that force push. On Obi-Wan, I'm running the card that halves the charge-up time for the push. Basically doubles the speed in which it comes out, so it really catches your opponents off guard. They think while you're still charging up they can either move or get a shot in, but not with that star card. The push comes right away. Here I'm trying to maintain a good distance from Maul so that when he does his spin attack I can do a little back dodge and stay ahead of him. But he pulls off a choke there. And right there I got a accidental buff from Yoda, and I noticed that on my health bar, so I was trying to turn around and back off and let it time out, but he kept up the attack, so I figured why not, we'll keep dueling. If he don't mind, I don't mind. Hit him with a mind trick. Got one shot into his back. I stumbled him twice there. That was actually pretty good. Block the chokehold. This guy really loves his saber throw on both Maul and Vader. I'm just now noticing. He uses it really well. And like I mentioned, Darth Vader can still block while using the saber throw, but Maul cannot, so whenever the saber leaves his hands, he's open to get knocked down. So I hit him with that push, but it launched him really far away, so I couldn't follow up. I got hit by that return shot. So I hit him with the mind trick to stop his abilities, so now I'm just going for some parries here. We're both trying to parry each other, but we're both missing. Sidestep the saber throw. And he gets a clean choke there. He was really good with the chokeholds. I was counting throughout these duels. He landed 4 for 4, or 5 for 5, or something like that. He was on top of it. Defensive rush was useless, and I get hit. I parried that spin attack, though. That was clean. Here he's trying to get some high ground, but you can't do that with Kenobi. And that's what I was talking about with the charge-up time for the push. That came so quickly. He definitely did not see that coming. He's trying to get health back, but I'm just trying to maintain the pressure and keep damage on him. I missed that push, although I think he would have blocked it anyway. That saber throw came a little bit after it. Got a clean parry there. And that dodge on that chokehold was absolutely crucial. That let me get 2 shots into him, and now he's 1 hit away from losing. Trying to finish it with the push, but he's keeping up the defense. Yoda and Dooku are kind of getting in the middle of our duel. That's fine. It was 2 epic showdowns right next to each other. Got Obi-Wan and Darth Maul and Yoda and Dooku. Good matchups. And this is where it ended. We kind of got caught up in the spamming in this bush. And I had more health, so I was able to win that spam off. Exact same principle with Darth Vader. If you have more health and you're in a spamming contest, you will win. So now Obi-Wan takes on Count Dooku. Here I'm just being very reactive. I'm waiting for him to attack first, and I'm getting some clean parries in, hitting him when I can. This one actually ended in a draw just because the timer was so low. I wasn't even paying attention to it in the heat of the moment. And I was actually glad it ended in a draw because that means we can pick these same heroes again. It's kind of a hack you can use in Hero Showdown if you don't want to sacrifice a hero at the end of the round. Just make sure the round ends while both sides have the same amount of heroes out, and you can use them again. Now this duel is the namesake of the video. This was probably the single nastiest mind trick kill I've ever gotten with Rey. And it has to do with the star card combination I'm using. So I missed some really basic attacks right there, but that's okay, because the end came very quickly. So what I ended up doing was activating Insight first, as I'm staying off the center line here, just dodging the attacks. Right there, I pop Insight, and then hit him with the mind trick, and he cannot go anywhere. 5 free shots into his back, and it wins the duel. And what happened was, the star card Deep Mind made the mind trick last a little bit longer than it otherwise would have because I had Insight active. If I didn't have Insight active, then the mind trick would have lasted the regular amount of time. But I played my star cards right, got him stuck in the corner, and brought home that sweet W. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up for that kill if you have not yet. I would greatly appreciate it. But Dooku versus Rey is always fun, especially when Rey has the balanced star card because both heroes get the third dodge. And it's kind of tricky because they can match each other's moves dodge for dodge. Whereas other times when they're not fighting each other, they usually have the advantage. Here I'm just dodging around, trying to get my health back. We've talked about how bad Rey's health recovery is, so she needs that extra second. And he's trying to figure out what I'm doing, but I'm trying to stay as unpredictable as possible. Sometimes I'm just standing there not moving, other times I'm being more aggressive. He gets a knockdown there, but my mind trick saved me, so he couldn't follow up. Exposed weakness is doing a good job of stopping my movement. I'm having a hard time chasing him when I'm under the effects of that. Got 2 parries into him there. And here I'm doing the same thing. I was waiting for Insight to come back, popped Insight, and then hit him with the Mind Trick. Exact same story. Now the Mind Trick will last longer than it normally would. And here I notice he has absolutely no stamina, so I'm just kind of going all out since I have the stamina advantage and he has almost no health. If I can just chip away at this last little bit of stamina here, I can get the win. Rey is pretty underrated in this game, I feel like. She gets a lot of hate because of the movies, and for that reason I feel like people don't play her in Battlefront 2 all that much, but if you can separate Rey from the movies and Rey in Battlefront 2, you will have a great time, because in my humble opinion, Rey is top tier in this game. The last duel for the video, though, is another rematch between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. I got a clean jump attack there. I don't think he was expecting that. Hit him with the Mind Trick to stop some abilities. Got 1 shot into him, and I lost track for a brief moment. Parried that spin attack. And again, he hits me with that chokehold. He was on point with that ability. I don't know what it was. I was having a really tough time avoiding it. I hit him when he comes out of spin attack, and I follow up. I don't know what I was doing there. I got caught up in a couple of attacks. Again, chokehold. That push stopped his health recovery, though, so I was able to maintain some permanent damage. I think we're showing some respect to each other. Yeah, this guy was good. I had a good time fighting him. Got 2 shots into him after that, and then that knockdown spelled the end. That was a very lucky force push. He didn't go flying. But that is the duels for today. I appreciate you all stopping back by the channel and checking out the video. Like I said, Hero Showdown has been rough, but when I do get these good quality duels, I will absolutely upload them. Be sure to check back often, and I will see you in the next one. Subscribe if you're new, get notified if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Good done. Understand?
Seems like Darth Maul would have lasted longer.